Tonight, we'll do a quick summary on EazyBot. Like, what is EazyBot? How does it work? How can it help me? What are the risks? How much does it cost? How do I even get started with EazyBot? Will it work for me? Can I share it with my family and friends? What is in it for me, right? Now you'll be able to see full presentations at the listed websites. And again, this is recorded for posterity and for educational purposes. But you can go to any of these web links and see a full corporate overview about the product and a full overview about our rewards program, referral rewards. But there are 4 points that I want you to take away related to EasyBot. First point, your money's safe, guys. Your money is safe when you are making use of EasyBot. If you have 10,000 that you want to put into the digital asset markets and you want to make that 10,000 grow, you're safe to do it with EasyBot because you don't have to give your 10,000 to us. You keep it in your trusted exchange account, and EasyBot will conduct automated algorithmic crypto trading on your behalf. And you just watch your capital grow over time, right? So whether it's $200 or whether it's $2 million, EasyBot will make it grow without you turning it over to us. Um, let's look at that. Actually, I'm going to take you through a quick example of markets growing. Let's take a look at this. And so just using a standard compound interest calculator, if you had $200 in an account and you were contributing $200 a month, and your rate of return is like standard traditional finance, we'll even go to the high point of what traditional finance in the United States is producing right now for the past 10 or so years, 15%. Let's say you get at least 15% rate of return on your investment. How long will it take for you to get to $1 million? So what's that? So it's almost close to 30 years, 28 years to get to $1 million. And so what I want you to realize, there is a better way than what you guys might be doing with traditional finance, folks. Better way. And it's called the digital asset markets. Now, people have been afraid, right, to get into digital asset markets because of fear of loss of value on investment. But EasyBot is the solution, and you'll learn a little bit more in a moment. But let's look at this from a perspective of getting a better rate of return. Now, for any financial freedom recipe, there are certain ingredients that you need. You need something to start with, right? You need an initial amount. And that could be 200 with EasyBot. That could be 2 million, right? It doesn't matter. Start somewhere. You also want to do consistent contributions because that helps accelerate the growth of your portfolio. You treat it like any normal retirement savings plan and consistently add to it so that you're multiplying your ability to make profit. You can contribute on a monthly basis, a weekly basis. It could be $1 a day, however you want to do it. Just do something consistently, right? Then you got a rate of return. And it's hard to get a really good rate of return depending upon the type of investment vehicle that you make use of. And the best rates of return we found were in digital asset markets, cryptocurrencies. And again, people have been afraid to get involved with cryptocurrencies because there's risk, right? The markets are very volatile. But again, EasyBot is that solution. And EasyBot came out in 2022. So we've been operating for 3 years, mitigating risk for thousands of customers. But the last ingredient, you need time, right? And for us as humans, nobody wants to wait 28 years before they get to their end goal. We want it a little more fast, right? That's why we got inventions that make things go faster, microwaves and cars, right? Faster, more expedient. And so if you change the rate of return, like if you get into a system or a market that gives you better return, you can expedite your path to financial freedom. And with EasyBot, you can easily double traditional finance. And so if you did 30% instead of 15% annual rate of return, that cuts down the time significantly to where you're going from point A to your intended point B. And so you cut down literally about 11 years off that time. If you had 200 and were contributing 200 monthly and you had a higher rate of return, you don't gotta wait 28 years to get to an end goal of like $1 million. It'd be 17 years, right? So you can save time when you have a better investment vehicle. So that was point one, your money's safe with EazyBot, it's safe, okay? Point two, digital asset markets, again, are really volatile and many don't get into them because of fear of loss, of value, of investment. But the time for being fearful of getting into crypto, that's long since passed. We know crypto is going nowhere. We just need a way to manage the risk due to volatility. EazyBot eliminates that concern wholeheartedly. Doesn't matter what the market does, EazyBot will respond accordingly and algorithmically and automatically, preserving your trading capital and generating profit for you consistently over time. And so regardless of whether the market drops 90+% or it goes up 200%, EazyBot will generate profit for you as long as you turn it on. If you turn EazyBot on, you will make profit, okay? Point three, you got options in EazyBot. We got two sides, and you'll learn about that momentarily, but you got options. So whether you share EazyBot with someone or not, the product, as long as it's turned on, it will generate profit for you. We got an optional component to EazyBot where you can share it and get compensated for sharing EazyBot, but EazyBot works. It does generate profit. So why not tell someone about the blessing that is EazyBot? Why not help someone get connected, get plugged in, giving them a better opportunity for their financial freedom journey, right? It just makes sense. You do not have to share EazyBot with others for it to work, for you to make profit, but you should, right? Especially those that you care about and are connected to, but you have options. Point four, last point, you don't have to be a trader, right? Typical objections that we might hear or come across when we're talking about getting into any kind of market, especially digital assets. I'm not a trader. Now, you may not call yourself a trader, but the truth is you're already trading every day, right? Think about it. If you have a job, you're trading your time for money. If you have money in a savings account, your bank is trading it, investing and profiting off of it, and they're giving you back less than 1% annually. Every time you swap your dollars for things like groceries or clothes or gas for your car, you're trading value for some kind of property. When you pay school tuition, you're trading money for knowledge in the hopes that you can earn more money later. Health insurance, right? That's trading peace of mind for some kind of premium. Even 401ks or pensions or retirement savings plans, that's being traded in the market right now by someone else, right? You've been trading, you just didn't know it. And so here's what EazyBot does. EazyBot changes everything. You don't have to study charts. You don't have to learn how to buy low and sell high at the right moment, at the right time in the market, which is really stressful. You don't need trading experience. EazyBot is not you doing trading, it's technology trading for you. Leverage technology. EazyBot automates the process. It protects against volatility. It works 24/7 without your input, and it does it with a proven algorithm designed specifically to manage risk and aim for consistent profit over time, okay? So the question isn't, am I a trader? The real question is, do I want to take control of my money and give it a better chance to grow? So with EazyBot, you're not becoming a trader. You're becoming an owner. With EazyBot, you are now the owner of your time, of your money, and of your financial future. And so EazyBot is just software, folks. It's software that provides cryptocurrency education for the average consumer so that they are more well-informed on how to generate and how to generate profit and operate in digital asset markets. Part of the Web3 space. EazyBot is a tool that allows people to safely and effectively navigate in and profit from digital assets and blockchain technology.